I'm Shlomo Weber, and well, I am a new dean of the School of Humanities in Social Sciences in Uzbekistan University, very new to the institution. But my career was very long and took me in different places in different continents. I was born in Moscow and graduated in mathematics from Moscow State University. Then my PhD was from Hebrew University of Jerusalem. And then I taught in various universities across the globe: Israel, Europe, Asia, Canada, United States. And the last few years, maybe last decade, I was engaged in educational projects in various republics of former Soviet Union, including Ukraine, Georgia, Russia, and this experience, of course, would be interesting in context of New Uzbekistan University. So I'm looking forward to my engagement in university and trying to help this very interesting project. Yeah, no, it's a little more in economics. Economics, it's only one department. The school consists of many departments. At the moment, it's 4 departments. It's also mathematics, physics, and pedagogical issues. But in terms of economics, which is sort of closer to my heart, it's we need to set up this new department and bring new faculty, and it's very important because economics is so important for Uzbekistan, for Central Asia in general. Uzbekistan is a growing and developing country, so the development economics program is very important for the country, and it's a huge responsibility to create this program and to respond to the demand from the students. And as we saw already in the first year, that's a larger number of students, good students, excellent students, want to study economics in New Uzbekistan University. Well, if I come back and talk about other projects which I was involved in the past on the territory of former Soviet Union, this project is probably most ambitious and most challenging projects among those which I faced in the past. And the reason here is that New Uzbekistan University is a university. It's not a school even, so they try to really cover the whole array of possible disciplines, and so to become a center of science, research, and education. So the scope of the project is tremendous, and therefore, but the scope and the opportunities are there, but the challenges are there. So the new things and old things, we really need to somehow to channel the students, to help them to choose their ways in the reality of changing reality. For example, some of the students want to go to study abroad and to contribute by acquiring new skills and new opportunities. But some people stay, some of the students stays in the country, contribute directly to development of the economy, finance, policy, in all these issues. So it's very important, therefore, to try to help the students to choose their own way, which better fits their talent, their ability, and do it in such a way in order to contribute to development of the country. So that's a very delicate balance which we will try to achieve. Education, well, education actually, so it's, first of all, of course, the principles will be, the school will be based on ethical principles and collaboration of the students, but we will encourage the individual efforts. But what we'll try, it will be impossible to do it immediately, but we'll try to offer the students the wide array of different disciplines that in order for them to specialize in different areas of economics and other disciplines. So once again, what we have talents, there is no question. I saw last weekend, we had a conference which we organized here at Uzbekistan University. So the students, they are very talented, very ambitious, very demanding. So our responsibility and our And that's also opportunity for us to find a way in terms of classes and research engagement for the students in order to help them to better develop their talents, which should be put in use for the country at large. My previous projects which I was involved with, it's the creation of the exchange programs. So there could be sort of two types of exchange programs. The students spend a semester or a year abroad, so in exchange with other universities. So for this you need to set up the network and framework of collaboration with other universities, and we definitely already thought of universities in Europe, Asia, and North America. So these are the exchange programs, collaborative programs, where students, as you mentioned, will spend half of the time in Tashkent and some half of the time elsewhere, and it takes more time to establish. It's more bureaucratic, more demanding, but the principle is absolutely the same. You live in a global environment, you live in globalization is there to come and it's here, so we definitely need to let our students opportunity to spend some time abroad, and for this we need to work with our foreign colleagues and to try to set up exchange programs, exchange and joint programs, which definitely will be a very important thing. I fully agree that without that it would be difficult to engage the students in this globalized world. At the moment we see what we have, but we live in more general things. We live in a very interdisciplinary environment, so it's really rare, in particular in social sciences, in humanities, to be now a specialist in one discipline. So you need to be able to deal with other colleagues and from other disciplines. So obviously there are a lot of directions which the students in economics can take. It could be sociology, political science, and anthropology, and some other areas of humanities and social sciences, which could be important thing. So environmental studies, it could be another example, which is very of a great importance for Uzbekistan. Issues of public policy and all other issues which would be important. So the bottom line here, it's not only the department that you open. You want to serve the country, and in order to serve the country, you have to educate people who are able to do these things, not necessarily in one discipline, but in many other disciplines, and so to be able to operate it. So the combination of skills would be probably the more important direction of where we are going. Students choose what they want to do, and that's one of the important things. And the majority of the students, they stay at home and work in the industry. It's a growing, because Uzbekistan is a growing country. So the financial industry, the environmental issues, the fintech, all of these industries, they require people. And so that's what we'll try to sort of satisfy the country's demand for the specialists. But for some people, it could be more distant ways, so longer ways. You go abroad, you get additional skills, you work elsewhere in different countries, and then you come back after that. So that's really your talent, your desire, which will determine how the people behave. But on our side is to offer the opportunities, and then the students have to choose that. It's and, that's what people do. At the end of the day, the people want to do what they want to do, and you need to be respectful of yourself, of your talent, of your family, of your country, and the combination of these considerations should lead you to the best way.